The weeks after anti-immigrant protests swept parts of South Africa, the garment factories in Newcastle are struggling with a shortage of workers. The factory owners told Reuters that they lost anywhere from 12% to 19% of their workforce after many migrant employees left the country fearing violence and intimidation. The protest led by the group March and March called for undocumented migrants to leave, arguing that foreign workers were in fact taking jobs away from the South Africans. But despite South Africa's unemployment rate hovering at around one-third of the workforce, manufacturers say that many vacancies still remain unfilled because experienced sewing workers are now difficult to replace.
We can't immediately replace this skill with local. It takes time. And we were not prepared. And had the factory being given a timeline or maybe a couple of years, and give them the action plan that the factory need to enter this replacement program. I think it will be easier for the factory to do the training.
The factory owners say that most of their employees are South Africans, but they also have relied on skilled workers from neighbouring areas who brought years of experience in garment manufacturing. The Southern African Clothing and Textile Workers Union estimates that about 15% of Newcastle's 15,000 textile workers left during the protests. However, the union has argued that the issue is not a lack of skill, but low wages and high commuting costs, which discourages many South Africans from taking up these jobs.
It's not easy because I don't know maybe the people, young people, they are choosing to the comfortable job. In my mind, local people looking for the nurse, looking for the cashier, because textile, the clothing business is tough. You're sitting 9 hours on the bench is not easy.
The labour shortage comes as Newcastle's clothing industry is already under pressure, and earlier this year, the government inspections had uncovered labour law violations at some factories, leading several retailers to cancel their orders. Factory owners say that shrinking demand has in fact reduced their ability to increase wages. They have warned that the combined impact of worker shortages, falling orders and rising financial pressure could force some factories to shut down. And if that were to happen, then the employers say that the result could be fewer jobs overall, despite the campaign's goal of creating more employment opportunities for South Africans.
I think they are on the edge of shutting down, but simply because I think at the moment everybody's wait and see if they can survive. And I think there's a possibility we will see a lot of closure in the coming months.
Following South Africa's anti-immigration protests, many undocumented foreigners have left the country. But businesses are now feeling the impact. Factories, farms and other employers are struggling to replace workers, with some saying foreign employees had specialized skills and accepted lower wages. The question remains, if businesses are struggling and jobs are still unfilled, who is really winning? This is Kaldanoma from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.